Hello YouTubers, this is RobBriz95 here with the last part of my Riku EDH quasi deck tech. Basically the cards I have to go through still that I'm stuck with my theme here. I mean I know I'm gonna hold the with Riku. It's pretty easy, the copying thing and whatnot. I'm not sure what way to go about it, you know, and I'm looking for suggestions. I'm having a brain fart. So let's start with blue. Blue is the most heavy color in this deck so far. I really have to go through it because these are basically, I don't know, I haven't decided on what cards to go with. I'm definitely missing a couple cards. Like I'm looking for, pardon me, Banefire, Chandra the Firebrand, Lighthouse Chronologist, Time Warp, or not Time Warp, or is it Time Reversal? The one that doesn't suck, and I'm not sure what it was. The one that wasn't printed in this Time Warp. I need a Time Warp. So, anyway, let's get on to it because there's a lot of cards here. We've got a Conclave Cryptologist. It's great for card draw. I had a blue-white Levelers deck that used this card. I used to love that deck. That was fun. Just straight up, yeah, it got out of hand real quick. But Conclave Cryptologist, really good card. A lot of the stuff from Zendikar and stuff. They're really good cards. It's a good set. Anyway, of course we've got Chrome Shell Crab, really good card. Of course we've got the Winged Penis, Small Drifter. Such a funny looking card. Got a Cryptic Annelid. It's got Scry, decent card. Of course, another one should be here, Clone. Here's a very decent EDH card, not, at least from what I saw, not much standard play. Of course, it's a Cryptoplasm. It's actually a really decent card. There's a really fun card. Most people don't like it because it's mildly annoying. Guile. It's from Lore when it's one of the incarnations they were doing. It's for 3 colorless, 3 blue. It's Guile can't be blocked by Guile can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. If a spell or ability you control would counter a spell, instead remove the spell from the game, and you may play the card without paying its mana cost. When Guile is put into your graveyard from anywhere, shuffle it into its owner's library. So it lets you play other people's cards if you can counter it. So I know this one's going to stay for sure. So got another leveler in Echo Mage, more copy. Really good card, except it kind of looks like Martin Lawrence. You know, it's like the Martin Lawrence card, or what's that guy's name? The guy who played Captain Sisko on Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Yeah. And then this one I may actually put into my Esper deck instead of this deck because I have a Future Sight in here. But a Magus of the Future, I may actually put this in my Esper deck because I have a Future Sight in here. So it's Future Sight on a stick. I got a Consecrated Sphinx, always a good card. The last Praetor in the deck, Jin-Jitaxis Core Augur, really good, really good. So, I got a Phyrexian Metamorph and a Frost Titan. So those are the blue creatures. Let's go on to the blue spells. There's quite a few of them. There is a shit ton of counter spells and stuff in here. I just haven't decided which ones I want to use. But there's a lot of counter spells. Okay, let's get Spell Crumple, really good. I think I'm going to end up using this one for sure. This one just got reprinted, so I may get the black bordered version of it, but here is Rewind. Lets you counter target spell on tap 4 lands, which is the cost of the card, so that's really good. Here is a Mana Leak, a Foil, it's a good card, Fairy Trickery, Thoughtbind. Of course, everyone should know this one. Turn Aside, Dissipate, Deprive, good card. This one, it's hard to read. Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually decent. It's for 1 colorless and 1 blue. Counter target spell that targets 1 or more permanents, or 1 or more creatures, and draw a card. It's called Confound. It's from Time Spiral. So, got a Power Sink, fairly decent card. I may not use it though because paying the cost is pretty easy for people in EDH. Spell Blast. Cancel. It's actually foil. Here is an old school counterspell from Ice Age. It's got a quote from Zur the Enchanter on it. Gather Specimen. It's a creature counterspell, but instead of countering it, what happens is the creature goes into play under your control. And it's not till end of turn, it's yours. So it's actually from Shards. So fairly decent card. Here's a fun card, Evacuations, which may have kind of a counterproductive effect since Riku has green creatures. So, but it's still a fun card. Repeal, got some bounce. There's an old school Tempest card in Time Ebb. Cut the Earthly Bond. Got a Worldly Council. Twin Cast. Fact or Fiction. Blue Sun Zenith. Walk the Eons, and if you actually look at the guys swinging the little pendulum there, those are the guys from Time Walk. If you look at the original art from the Time Walk card, there's these weird like skeleton things on there, and those are that's what they are. So, redirect. Thirst for Knowledge, got a nice picture of Tezzeret on it. Argavian Restoration. Traumatize. Denying Wind. Decent card. It's from, oh crap, I don't remember that set name. Yeah, well. Anyway, it lets you pick through people's libraries and remove cards from them. So, take out some of those key pieces to combos, like those pesky Una decks. Take out some of the pieces of those damn infinite combos. Cackling Counterpart. Cast Through Time. Leyline of Anticipation. Increasing Confusion. Sorry I'm not explaining these cards, but there's a lot here, and I'm really just looking for suggestions. I'm trying to hold them still so you guys can check them out, and I'll speak clearly so you can look them up if you want. Here's Arcanum Wings. Peer Through Depths. Peer Through Depths, yeah. It's from Saviors? It's from the Kamigawa block. Of course, we've got a Psychic Surgery, which is actually a really fun card. Here's another really fun card. Timestretch. Actually got quite a few of those. Another good one. Rite of Replication. Kick it. Can't fail. I had a... I still do, actually. This deck is so fun, I refuse to tear it down. It's a precursor deck, using Shape Anew and stuff like that. But it's got some ramp in it, and you use Rite of Replication on the precursor golems. And, of course, when you target one golem, it targets all golems, so you've got a couple... Say you've got the 2 precursor golem cards and the 4 tokens on the table. You target one with the Rite of Replication kicked, and you just get an insane golem army. So, it's pretty fun. Mystic Retrieval. Another fun card. It basically just says, nope, your turn's over. Time stop. Really good card. I think this is the one from Kamigawa. Really good card. Here we got this is a little bit beat up and worn, but Brainstorm from Ice Age. The only time this card has actually been good is in EDH, and that's Archmage Ascension. Really, out of all the Ascension cards, you know, well, you know, I don't know. No, Luminarch Ascension was good. Beastmaster Ascension is very good. Pyromancer Ascension, obviously, very, very good. Bloodchief Ascension, you know, I didn't like it too much. And this one was probably the crappiest of them all. But in EDH, it's really good. Here's a really, really old school card. It's for 1 blue, return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. It's Reconstruction. It's actually, I think it's revised. It's super, super old. It's kind of quasi-faded. Of course, we've got a Recall. And for artifacts, tutoring, fabricate. And then we've got a propaganda and archive trap. It's actually foil. Here is an energy flux. I don't know if you guys know what this is. This is kind of a mean card. In EDH, it may be easy to use it. I may take it out, but when I was using this when I first started playing, it was a pain in the ass to go up against. It says, during each player's upkeep, destroy all artifacts that player controls. The player may pay an additional 2 for each artifact he or she wishes to prevent energy flux from destroying. And for two colorless and 1 blue, it's not bad. Of course, got an intruder alarm. Whenever a creature comes to play, untap all creatures. A capsize, thank you at Debit Trade. Here's this, a future sight, really good card, lets you play the top card of your library. And of course, mental misstep. So that's it for the blue creatures and spells. Please offer your suggestions. Like I said, I'm looking for some cards like Banefire and Chandra the Firebrand. I even thought of using Tybalt, but kind of on the fence about that one. Devastation Tide. There's a couple others, and offer your suggestions. And if you have them and you want to trade for them, let me know. Because some trades fell through, the people didn't send to me. The stuff I was going to trade to them, I'm just going to put back in my trade binder. And there's some stuff I'm going to add to it, like my Elspeth Tyrells and cameos and stuff like that, and some other stuff. So please offer your suggestions, rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, YouTube, thank you for sitting through this video.